This here is a video of how to fix the third function switch, which is this switch right here on a Kubota tractor. I already have some of my pieces taken apart. I was doing that for another video, and I needed to go ahead and see if I could put another switch back in. This right here is what I'd already done. If you're just watching this trying to figure out a good repair that you can do just to help get you by, your connector for it is right here on your tractor side. All you do, what I did is I just took the harness. You can see right here, usually where the common failure is you tug on the wires just a little bit, it pulls the whole back of the switch out, making it useless. So when you take your harness apart, you're going to have 4 wires. You're going to have, let's see if I can get it to focus on that. You're going to have a yellow with a red tracer, a black, a red with a black tracer, and then you're going to have a solid yellow. Just to bypass the switch and keep your third function operational at all the times, you're just going to take your red and black tracer, hook it to your solid yellow, and that'll just give power to your third function solenoid down here to where it allows it to activate, and you just press your button up there in the switch. But what I'm going to do is I'm going to get a switch back functional in it. Just bought like one of these cheaper type rocker switches. Has an LED in it, just an on-off switch, weatherproof switch. Got them on Amazon. I think it was maybe like $8-9. But I'm going to do this just to get the functionality of a switch back in it. Should, for whatever reason, I want to turn off a third function, keep someone from accidentally bumping it or anything when they're operating it. Or whenever I'm riding my son on there and he decides he wants to press the buttons up there on the joystick, I can have this switch off and it won't do anything. So of course, first you'll go ahead and remove your harness. But I'm going to do this to test it so I can see where power and ground are. What I'm doing is I'm going to be checking the power here on the switch. Let's see if I can try and get this to zoom in so you can see what I'm doing here. I did disconnect the wires because I want to just check it this way on the tractor side. Here on the red with black tracer, it's got power on it, key on. Yellow with the red tracer has no power, and solid yellow has no power. So what I should be able to do is for my 12-volt power going to my switch would be my red. Then coming out of it is what will hook into my solid yellow wire. And then my black is going to be the ground. So this wire here, I will not use it. I will not use the yellow with the red tracer. Now the bag already comes with a little bit of wiring and some connectors. So I'm going to start by using that. They are already partially stripped. So I'll go ahead and take these pieces off there. I'll get some ends on these, then I'll hook them into the switch. Strip them on this side, or the tractor side. I'm gonna put on these red heat shrinks, just a regular butt connector. And repeat for the other 3 wires. For the other 2 wires. That didn't go well. Nope, don't like that one. Oh yeah, much better. And with these, they're the same thing, black to black, red to red, and yellow to yellow. Alright, I'm gonna go get the torch and heat shrink these, and then I'll start getting the switch installed. Alright, now take out the factory switch. All it does, it's just screws in from the bottom. And you just pop it out. Now I will have to drill that hole there a little bit bigger to fit this other switch. I'm just not sure what size that'll be yet. Alright, I'm not sure what size hole it was, because all I did is I used a step bit till I got this where to fit down in here. But all you do is you drill it out, you get it to push down. These little tabs on the side here will lock it in. And I'll get that installed a little bit. And I wanted to show you how the wires go on your switch here. Your black is going to go to this different color terminal right here, like this gold looking one. Your red's going to go to the middle, and your yellow is going to go to the one on the end. Now if you are doing this for testing like I did, you'll hook it up. You will have to be sure your other two connectors right there are hooked up too. You'll hook it into your harness right there for your switch, and with everything hooked up, you can turn on the switch and your third function will work. See if I can get a picture of getting this hooked up and get the wires run down. But you're going to run the wires behind your control valve and run them down underneath the tractor. Alright, once that's back on and everything's back in place, go ahead and test it out. Turn on your key. Switch is off. Clicking here is from the fuel pump. Pressing the button on third function. Nothing going on. Switch is on. Now you can hear that the third function solenoid is working. Turn the switch back off. Nothing. Turn it on. Works. Works just like it should. So if you do ever break this switch, you can replace it the way that I did, because one from the factory is going to cost you, I believe the last time I looked, I want to say on Mixix, I'll have to double check whenever I post this video, but I want to say it was like $239 just for that little wiring harness that you saw me cut, just to run to the switch, because everything comes as one whole thing. You can't just replace the switch. It comes as one whole thing, and just that little bit of wiring is $230 something, I believe. And I'll get the rest of this together and finish up my other video of working on the control valve. Thank you for watching.